The following program is available with audio description and closed captions.
If anybody needs an oven, we're
It's
selling
right-
one.
it's right
Andrea and I
there.
are selling one from
Right
Six.
here.
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah,
Discount price.
I'll sign it for you too.
Yeah, there you go. Signed oven.
The lives of Broadway performers are busy. They only have a few short hours between their matinee and evening performances, and they're giving us an inside look, from grabbing a bite to unwinding, plus a backstage tour. Have you ever wanted to see what we do in the time sandwich between performances? Follow along and find out.
This is Broadway Sandwich. We're at the Brooks Atkinson Theater. The last time we were here was to celebrate the first Broadway show in history with an all-female creative team, Waitress. And today we're celebrating another chapter in herstory, the all-new musical, Six.
New York City, we are! Listen up, let me tell you a story.
The show was written by Toby Marlowe and Lucy Moss back when they were students at Cambridge. But this isn't some typical history class project. It's a histo-remix about the 6 wives of Henry VIII. And as they say in the show, these aren't the queens as you remember them from PBS. They've been reimagined as pop stars in a competition to prove who suffered the most as the king's wife, and therefore should lead the group. Six was nominated for 8 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. The original cast recording debuted at #1 on the Billboard charts. Today we're meeting Andrea Macassette. Andrea plays Anne Boleyn, Henry VIII's second wife. She was brilliant, bold, outspoken, and ultimately beheaded.
Oh,
Andrea!
my goodness, hello!
Great to see you. How was your show?
It was so good.
You know what I just realized? That was your 6th show of the week.
Ooh.
So before your 7th and the time sandwich between, what are we doing today?
Okay, we are gonna get food at UT 47.
Great, starving.
And we are also gonna go to physical therapy.
Physical therapy is life. I'll
Yeah.
follow you.
Let's go.
Let's do it. So how did you get into theater in the first place?
Like local karaoke. I was sick.
What was your song?
On my own from Les Miserables.
Wow. And then how'd you get into the theater?
There was, a call out for children's chorus for Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat at a local theater.
Okay.
Other than that, I'd been in Celebrate Jesus at church.
Amen.
I started taking theater seriously in high school, and that's when I considered it being a career choice for me. I thought, okay, I'm gonna do the acting thing. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And started booking shows.
Started booking shows.
Right.
And then there was a moment in my life right before six, where I said I didn't want to do it anymore
Why not?
because I was getting rejected for jobs and it just took a toll on me mentally.
There's
Yeah.
something about that thing where you're almost gonna change the direction in your life. You were changing course, but there was a part of you that was still curious and that still lived
Yeah.
inside. There was a fire still
Yeah.
burning in you.
I saw the open call for 6, and something in my gut said, leave school
Go.
and film your tape. They called me a day later, and the rest is history.
Wow, herstory.
Herstory!
Yeah.
Wow, good
Wow,
riff.
thank you so much. So what'd you get into during the We Shall Not Name big break?
Yeah.
of life?
I wanted to create opportunities for young Filipino artists. I offered 10 artists mentorship and coaching through musical theater.
Make it crescendo versus taking it back. Yeah! That was good!
Using your platform well. That's
Yeah,
responsible
just trying.
and beautiful thing to do.
Okay, we gotta go to PT.
Oh, okay, let's
Okay.
go.
That's good.
So thank you, yes. It's Andrea from Six.
Thank you
No
so
big
much.
deal.
Thank you.
So look, so he recognized you, and you're getting recognized all over town because you're in one of the hottest shows on Broadway. What is the best part of that for you?
I get to do it with my best friends.
Yeah.
So I'm never alone in anything, and any of the big things that happen to us, we get to experience it all together.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. I grew up in Winnipeg. I didn't think that New York City, Broadway was in my trajectory of life, and it was, and now I'm here. So I'm
what's
just
your-
trying to like live.
She's just
live
trying to
it up.
live.
I'm
Let us
just trying to live and enjoy every second.
So
Because I don't know when it's gonna happen again.
That's right. You never know. So
Yeah.
what is your piece of advice for that 7-year-old mini queen in the audience who might want to do what you do one day? Because she might be watching.
Yeah. I think just be yourself and know that you are beautiful and
Yep.
totally worthy.
Amen.
And you can do anything you want in this life.
Do you hear that, mini queen?
Hear that, mini queen?
See you at the show.
You can do it. Boop.
So what kind of toll does it take on your body to do 8 shows a week? And have you ever done a long running show before this?
No, Six is my first long running show. What I've learned through Six is how to conserve energy and still be able to do 8 shows a week.
So Zoe, what's different about treating someone like Andrew, who's such a pro and doing 8 shows a week, versus kind of a normie person, maybe muggle type person who's like, tripped and fell on the sidewalk?
The difference usually is we're trying to stop injuries before they happen or catch them in the really early stages. It's more maintenance than it is actually treating an injury.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh
Better.
yeah, that comfy spot.
Way better.
Explain what cupping is and what it does for you.
So basically, your blood contains all of your good healing factors that help your body, restore itself. You'll see with Andrea how it kind of brings the blood more to the surface, which is oftentimes why you can get bruises from cupping.
Do you have to kind of hide those with your costume, or you just sort of...
No, because I wear that green armor. It hides all the bruises.
What does that feel like, Andrew, when she pulls the skin into the heart-shaped box?
It hurts so good.
That's the right response. They almost look like little sushi nigiri, because you got the fish and then underneath.
Look at
Yeah, so good.
Oh my god!
I know!
So cute.
It's so cute.
Well, this has been so nice.
Yeah,
Thank
of
you for
course.
showing us, and
Yeah.
we got to get you back for your second show.
Yes.
Yes, so let's do it.
do that.
All right, this is our 60-second sandwich, Andrea.
Okay, great.
60 seconds I'll put on the clock. Answer as many as you can in the time given. And
Okay.
all of these were submitted by watchers, viewers, who love you.
Oh,
All right?
great.
Okay, you
Oh,
ready,
I love
ready?
you too. Okay, I'm
Let's
so
do
ready.
it. Boo! All right, if you could play any other queen from Six for a day, who would it be?
Aragon.
Why?
Because she's so fierce and I want to be Beyonce.
Come through. What do you do to get pumped for a second show?
We listen to lots of music and we laugh a lot.
Love it. Favorite thing you've learned about Anne Boleyn?
Ooh, that she was really good at poker.
What?
Yeah.
Amazing. Deal me in. All right, Molly 11 sings. Favorite musical overall and favorite musical you've been in?
Right now I love Legally Blonde, and I really liked being in Susical the Musical.
You'd be a perfect Elle Woods. I want to see your name up on that list.
Ooh.
Who is the most memorable person you've seen in a crowd at the show?
Ooh, Lea Salonga.
Ah, Queen. Hey, Leia. Most funny or memorable onstage mishap?
Oh my goodness, when my hair fell out of my buns in Minnesota.
Oh, that's awkward.
Drama.
What language would you like to learn?
Ooh, I would like to learn Spanish.
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
Okay, your expressions are amazing and your delivery makes Anne's lines hilarious. What's your favorite Anne Boleyn line?
Oh my God. I'm like dead.
Same. Yeah. 1 minute and 5 seconds. You answered a lot. That was amazing. We gotta go.
Okay.
Six does totally rule.
It does.
I just have to say. Have you seen Seven though?
I
Seven!
think we have some extra time.
Okay.
Do you want to learn some choreo?
You know I want to learn some choreo. Let's go.
Okay,
Okay.
ready?
How's it go?
This is the end of 6.
Okay.
So we go. One of a kind. No categories. Way too many years lost in history. Stop touch. We're free to take our crown in glory.
I'll never forget that.
5 more minutes.
Hey.
Double ray. We're 6.
Ding.
We are one of a kind. Category.
This is my favorite part.
Many years lost in history. Step touch, free to take our crown in glory for 5 more minutes. We're 16.
Uh-huh.
5 more minutes. 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 5 more minutes.
Hey! Okay, so we're sitting here in the theater. You play Anne Boleyn. So how much of you is in her? Like, what is that interplay like between you and your character?
Well, it's all me
Yeah.
on the stage. At this point now, I'm not even acting.
Uh-huh.
I'm just having fun with my girlfriends telling this incredible story.
I'm sorry, not sorry about what I said. Don't lose your head.
So this rock show is all-female cast, all
Yes.
female band.
Yes.
It's such a diverse group of people who've put this incredible show together. What does that feel like, and what does it mean to you to be a part of such a moment?
It's incredible. I am the somebody that I needed when I was younger. And it's very, very fulfilling to see little girls in our audience see a female drummer, see different body types and different shades of color on that stage. And they can sit there and be like, wow, I can do that. I can do that too. Oh, I can be that too? It just creates way more tangible possibilities for the next generation.
Yeah. When you sing these songs and you do this show, what does it mean to you as a Filipino, as a Canadian, as a woman, all the identities that you hold?
Yeah.
What's coursing through you? What's that currency like?
I'll never forget the moment that my family watched the show on opening night. And they had said, you know, we immigrated to Canada over 40 years ago, and we support your dreams, we support the dreams of our nieces and nephews, and never did we think that we would be flying to New York City to watch our niece, our daughter, on a Broadway stage. I could just see the tears welling in their eyes, and that it's worth everything.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Can I see your dressing room?
Okay, so right now we can't have anybody back there.
Oh, okay,
but
I understand.
I'll FaceTime you
Ooh, fun.
and we'll do the things.
Can't wait. Let's
Okay.
do it. I'll meet you on the internet, I guess.
Yes. We are here in my dressing room. This is where I get ready. Got some fan art up here. These are pictures of us in Chicago and my parents.
Super cute. Do you ever do naps in your room?
I have this wonderful couch over here.
Oh, that's rich. What do you keep in the fridge? Please let it be like cribs. Let it be just like full magnums of Cristal.
No, there's some leftovers in here. Not a lot. Some drinks, some leftovers.
Thanks for spending the day with us.
Yeah, happy to do it. Gonna get ready for the show now.
Love it. Have a great one.
Bye.
How about the little pink fluffy ones behind the Veronica?
They used to call me that in 6th grade. The pink fluffy one behind Veronica.
what? Yes.
You know? And then it hurt me then, but now I go, you know what? I am the pink fluffy
Exactly.
one behind Veronica.
Yes,
so
you are.
yeah, so
Yeah.
get into it. This is Broadway Sandwich. Today, I want to be starting something. Hey, beat it, buddy. We're trying to film here. It's dangerous out here. This episode is sure to be a thriller, because today, we're at MJ. Michael Jackson was one of the greatest entertainers of all time, and now his signature moves and iconic songbook have come to Broadway for the very first time in this 4-time Tony-winning musical. Now, a show about MJ needs an all-star creative team, and they've got it. The show is directed and choreographed by 2-time Tony-winning director and choreographer, and my friend, Christopher Wheeldon. He also choreographed and directed An American in Paris. This show has a special place in my heart because I participated in the early workshops of it. Today we're meeting up with Ayanna George, one of the best singers I have ever heard. Ayanna is making her Broadway debut as Katherine Jackson, Michael's mother.
Yes!
Ayanna! Hi!
Great to see you.
It's great to see you and to be seen.
Yes. How was your
Okay.
first show of MJ for the day?
Amazing.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to rock with you
Yes.
on your time sandwich between shows.
Yeah, you want to be starting something right about now,
Oh,
right?
You? Okay, this is gonna be good.
Let's do it.
I'm excited. So what's on the list today?
Well, we're gonna go to New Leaf and have a little lunch.
Okay.
And then I have to stop by Seasons.
The flower place?
The flower shop that I
love
absolutely
that.
love. Yes.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
I'm so excited. And then maybe if there's time, I could get backstage or see a dressing room tour or something.
I say let's do it. Let's do it.
Do it. Come on.
Yes.
This looks good.
It's really good.
So you've been singing forever. You've sung with some of the greats. How did you break into the biz?
I started singing professionally at 19. I was in church, in the church choir, and one of my fellow choir members was a background singer for several artists at the time. And I remember asking him, like, I want to do a session, like, call me, I want to do background. And he actually did. And my first session, I walked in and I knew from the moment I walked in that studio that that was what I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
Wow. So how did you initially get involved with MJ?
Jason Michael Webb, music director of MJ. We met at a party in 2016 and immediately he was like, Ayana George, I know you. I want you in my show. And I'm like, you know me? Oh my God. Okay, yeah, what's your show? I'm doing it, I don't even care. I ended up in his show, The First Noel. So he introduced me to the musical theater world and Broadway and all of that.
So what happened when you got in the room for MJ?
I walked in and I'm like, hi, my name is Ayana. And there are like 10 people sitting at the table.
Yeah.
And I literally went and shook everybody's hand like, hi, 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 hi. Yeah, I was super, super nervous, but so happy to be in the room. And I knew that I had a job to do. And I think I did it. I think I did.
They had you sing like a few bars from the song, or the whole song, or what?
I sang a few bars from I'll Be There, which is my number.
I'll be there when love has flown. I'll be your strength. I'll keep holding on.
David Holsenberg, he said, that was a treat. And it just stunned me because, you know, everyone was kind of like stone-faced at first, you know, no expression, okay? But when he said it, I was just like, okay, yeah, you did it. It was at that moment that I decided I'm not going to be afraid. The things that I was running away from, now I'm going to run toward. And I've been doing it ever since.
It's really profound to hear that from you, because to me, you are someone who has such innate talent and such a transcendent gift that to know that you struggle with feeling like you are less than ever, or that you don't belong in rooms, is really affirming for, I think, anybody listening. So you and I were lucky enough to be in the room during the labs and workshops for MJ, where we got to know each other. And we had a lot of conversations about MJ. We're trying to tell this story and do justice to this music and what it means to everybody. But MJ is controversial. So what do you say to people who aren't sure if they're wanting to come see the show, or sort of what they can expect?
I say come see the show to honor and celebrate the musical legacy of Michael Jackson.
That was beautifully said. So, the pandemic, you know, opened up lots of new possibilities for all of us, right?
Yes, it did.
I went back to grad school. You started a
Congrats on
hairline.
that.
Thank you.
I did. With my hair being natural, a lot of the choices that I had for protective styling and also for doing different things, they didn't match my natural texture.
Limited selection.
Exactly.
So you came up with a solution and created your own line. That's great.
It looks like us. So yeah, I'm proud. I'm proud of this.
You've always danced when you perform, right? But dancing on Broadway, in a Broadway show 8 times a week is different.
Yes,
so
it is.
How's
for
that going
sure.
for you? How's it feeling?
It's going good. You know, I haven't broken anything or hurt anything, so it's going great. I'm doing this at 50, okay?
Yes.
But the beauty of it is I'm doing this at 50.
Yeah.
And
Amen to
I
that.
feel so blessed and just happy that I'm able, you know? And I think I'm keeping up with the, with the kiddos.
You're more than
so.
keeping up. And you know what else is a blessing? Knee pads.
Knee pads
On that
are
note,
a blessing.
shall
yes. Let's do it.
It smells
amazing in here. This is like paradise, right here in Midtown. So tell us about the shop.
The shop has been open since 1989. Two gentlemen who are business partners opened it up. It was the Broadway community, I think, that was really able to help them build the business as the different shows started to recognize the shop and see the quality. They would order from them, and that was kind of the first push for them to get going.
So we're gonna make a couple bouquets today. What do you think?
Fantastic.
Yeah?
Sure.
But before we do that,
Yes.
I like to think of myself as someone who can identify plants here and there. I'm not a pro.
Right.
But maybe you could like give me a little quiz. What do you think?
Absolutely. How about the white ones?
Hydrangea.
Hydrangea.
Yep.
Very
That's what I
good.
would say.
Very
Yeah, thank
good.
you. Nailed it.
And right next to them, the pink, the little cone flowers.
Flaming Katie.
It might be, but the technical name is Veronica.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say actually.
Okay,
Funny you
Veronica.
mentioned that. Yeah, Veronica,
Veronica.
Flaming Katie.
Okay, and the purple, the tall purple.
That is a delphinium.
Yes.
Oh, I know sunflowers. Lilies. Dr. Seuss balls. Can I get a half point on that?
No.
All right, Jerry. Jerry's tough. Jerry's not playing around.
I love purple
Purple. Okay.
and I love hydrangeas.
And hydrangeas. Great.
Allium.
Very.
Oh,
Put a lily in there as a center flower.
Beautiful.
And then how about we add a couple of Bouvardia?
Color, yes.
I think we have enough flowers now, and I'm going to show you how to put them together for your own bouquet.
Okay, all right.
Very
let's
good.
do it.
Sounds great.
Jerry.
Beautiful bouquet.
Beautifully
This
done.
is gorgeous.
Great choices.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This purple.
Stunning.
I
Well,
love it.
looks like we have to get you back to your show. You got to go back to work.
I gotta get back
Thank
to
you
work.
so much,
You're very
Jerry.
welcome. both
Thank you
of
so
Jerry.
much. My dressing
Jerry.
room is gonna be beautiful because of you.
Enjoy.
That's it. All right. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Talk to you later.
Thanks,
Bye.
Jerry.
This is our 60-second sandwich. I'm going to put 60 seconds on the clock. Answer as many questions as you can in the time given. Sound good?
Yeah.
You ready?
Okay, I think.
I'm right
Yep.
here with you. 60 seconds starting now. You harmonize so beautifully. That's sweet and true. Can that be taught, or is it only a God-given ability?
I think it can be taught, yeah.
Okay, well, you need help me then, because I need help with harmonizing. J Flug 318, song or artist that gets you hype before show?
Ooh, Alex Isley, Layla Hathaway, Michael Jackson, Israel Houghton.
A lot of hype.
Maverick City music.
Oh, yes, I
Yeah.
love those. Anna Campbell 39, your Broadway debut was incredible and it blew me away.
Oh,
it blew
thank you,
everyone
Anna.
away for sure.
Thanks,
What
Anna.
are your dream theater roles?
I would love to be a muse in Hercules.
How about a new role for Ayanna
Yeah,
George?
yeah.
Got a tip for memorizing lines or lyrics?
Write them down.
Love it. Mishti Music wants to know most challenging part of MJ?
The high notes and dancing with knee pads on. Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's hard. What's something besides performing that you're really good at? 5 seconds left.
Cooking.
What's your favorite thing about being on Broadway?
Ooh, my cast. I love them so much.
Oh, what
They're
a
my
great
family.
answer. That's
and the
it.
audience. Oh.
And the audience,
Yes.
of course. You are wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Shall we roll?
Let's do
go.
it. Yeah.
I remember in the studio you mentioning feeling a little bit intimidated when you came into the Broadway zone.
Yeah.
Because it was a new experience for you.
Yes.
So how do you feel about that now?
I got to the point where I just realized, you're here because you belong here. This was not, given to me. It wasn't a favor. It wasn't a hookup, I actually went in that audition room and earned this role. And yeah, I'm very proud of what I was able to accomplish.
I would just not be doing this show any justice if I didn't say, can we hear you sing just a little bit?
Oh my goodness. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it rich? Oh, that I'm on Broadway. Sandwich.
That was the most beautiful song I've ever heard in my entire life.
Hey. Come on, Gary.
Hey! Thank you. You just made my life.
Thank you.
You just made my life
Oh,
and
you
our
made
viewers'
my life.
lives.
I love this. This was fun.
Can I check out your dressing room?
Of course you can. Oh, wait, no, you can't.
Oh, well, maybe we could Zoom.
Let's Zoom.
Perfect.
This is my
humble abode here at the Neil Simon.
I see the gorgeous bouquet in the corner. You gotta show us that.
Yes, I already put it in water. Look at that.
Beautiful, Ayana.
Oh my God.
You are playing Katherine Jackson, one of the most iconic moms in history, really. Where does Ayana connect with that role?
Well, I'm a mom as well. I have a beautiful daughter, Maya, and just wanting to bring out the best in your children and wanting to encourage them to be themselves, which she definitely did with Michael. It's definitely the motherhood thing that we have in common for sure.
And you have to do a second show now.
Wait, before we go, I have to show you the best part of my dressing room.
I'm ready.
So this right here looks like a beautiful, chair that you just lounge in, right, in between shows. But she actually
Don't tell me.
into a bed.
I have never seen that in all my years.
This is one of the best gifts. My man bought this for me, and baby, I love him forever.
Yeah, I would too. Well, thank you so much for the tour and spending the day with us. We adore you.
Well, Garen, this has been so much fun. I've had a ball talking to you. I love you, but a sister gotta go and do another show.
Oh, I totally get it. I wish I could stay, but thank you so much for being with us. We adore you.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Take care. See ya.
Bye.